It's another perimeter word problem from your Math Help Services package. So it says Brad's property is in the shape of a square. So I'll draw it out for myself. Okay, the perimeter of his property is 320 meters. You have to always remember that perimeter means that they added up all the sides. He wants to fence off two sides of his property. So he's building a fence, but it's only two sides of that. If it costs $6 per meter of fence, how much money will he spend in total? So you have to realize that that means you have to figure out what just two sides of this are. So if you want to figure out from this what each side of the square is, since the square has four sides and they're all going to be the same, you're just going to do 320 divided by 4, and that will tell you one side length. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's going to be 80 meters. I was trying to do that on my calculator for you, and then I realized that you can't see it. So if you do it and you divide it, it's going to be 80 meters. So that means each of the sides are going to be 80. However, you want to put a fence around just two sides of this. So you're going to do 80 times 2, which you don't really need a calculator for this. 80 times 2 is 160. Okay, so if, like, again, if you want to use your calculator, you have it on the exam, go ahead and use it, but you should be able to do some of these calculations in your head. Okay, so 160 meters. And then the last thing that you have to do, since it's two sides, it's 160 meters of fencing. They want to know if it costs $6 per meter of fence, how much money is he going to spend? So you're going to do the 160 meters times $6. Okay, to figure out how much it will cost in total. So you do 160 times 6 equals 960. So it's going to be $960 for the fence. So just always remember, if you see something that's talking about, this one said that it was talking about perimeter, but if you see a question that's talking about fencing or a border around something, then it is always talking about perimeter.